Good morning students. This is your subject teacher Mridula Breeze, and today we are going to do integers exercise 1.1 question number 7. Okay, before coming to the questions, we have to learn few key points related to the integers. We have done already, but it is for just a recap. Just take a recap. Okay, so basically we know that we have two operations. In mathematics, we have two operations. What are those? Addition. Okay, it means plus, and subtraction. Okay, we have these two operations, and multiplication is nothing but repeated addition, and division is nothing but repeated subtraction. So we have basically two operations, and how to apply these operations on integers. That's not. These are the key points. Okay, so you all have to keep it in your mind before coming to this topic. I already explained in classroom. The student who have not attended class in those 3 or 4 days, this is for them. Now, if we have same sign, so always we will add those numbers. If any 2 or 3 numbers having same sign, then operation will be always positive. If we have negative, plus always become plus, minus always become plus. You have to keep in your mind that if you have same sign, so you will add those numbers. Okay, so minus will become plus. If you have different signs, so you always will do subtraction. These are the key points. You can say that 5-star points. These are 5-star points. Okay. If you will learn these 4 things, you will never get problem in integers. Understood? So these are the key facts. You have to keep it in your mind. Now come to the question. Question is, in a magic square, each row, column and diagonal have the same sum. Check which of the following is a magic square. Understood? So here is given a square. You just consider it as a square. You have given a square and you have to check, is it magic square or not? Now how to find that either it is magic square or not? Okay, so we are going to use few notations because here is written row, column and diagonal. What does row means? The horizontal lines are called row. Horizontal lines are called row and vertical lines are called column. Okay, and you know that a square has 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4 sides, so it has 4 vertices. Vertices. The plural of vertex is vertices. Okay, so it has 4 sides, so it has 4 vertices. Diagonal is this one. You can say that yes. Okay, so if I will mention here A, B, C, D, then A, B, B, C, C, D and D, A are sides, but AC is a diagonal. AC is a diagonal of square, BD is a diagonal of this square. So this is called diagonal. Okay. So now first I am mentioning here rows and columns. Okay. So here are 3 rows. 1, 2, 3. So I will show them R1, R2 and R3. Understood? These 3 rows R1, R2 and R3. Same manner C1 for column 1, C2 for column 2 and C3 for column 3. What about of diagonal? This is your diagonal. You can understand it by dotted lines. Okay. There are 2 diagonals. You can understand it by these 2 lines. Okay. There are 2 diagonals. D1 and D2. Understood beta? This is diagonal. Okay. So how to find out whether this is magic square or normal square? What we will do? First we will add row 1, R1, then R2, then R3, one by one. Then we will add C1, then C2, then C3 and C2 and C3 and finally D1 and D2. If the sum of all these will be same, then the square will be magic square. Understood? Now let them know. First I am taking row 1. Okay. So the elements, the numbers which are in row 1, first we will add them. You can see in row 1, 5, minus 1 and minus 1. So I am going to write here 5. I said to you, as I told you, that always use bracket before negative integer. Always use bracket before negative integer. In that condition, you will not get confused. Okay, beta? So 5 plus minus 1 and plus minus 4. Okay. Now open this bracket. 5 plus minus will become minus 1. Plus minus will become minus 4. First we will add the numbers having same digit, same sign. So we can see here 1 having minus 1 minus sign and 4 having minus 4. So first we will add these two numbers. Okay. So leave the 5 and minus 1 and minus 4. Minus 1 and minus 4 same sign will be added. So it will become minus 5. So what is your answer? 5 minus 5 equals to 0. Okay. So R1 equals to 0. If the sum of all the rows, columns and diagonal will be 0, then it will call or it will be a magic square. Okay. So now I am applying same process on row 2. Okay. So row 2. What about the row 2? Come to the row 2. Okay, R2. I have mentioned row 2 by R2. Okay. So these are symbolic representation. These are symbolic representation because we cannot write C, O, L, U, M, N, column, R, O every time. So I have written R1, R2, R3. Now come to the row 2. R2. Here is minus 5, minus 2 and minus 7. Okay. So use bracket before writing negative integers plus minus 2 here and plus minus 7. Understood, beta? Now open the bracket. Minus 5 plus minus will become minus 2 and plus 7. Now you can see again minus will be plus. Okay. So minus 7 plus 7 equals to 0. Very good. R2 is again 0. R1 is 0. R2 is 0. Okay. So pause the video and note down it in your notebook properly because I am just going to run it. Okay. So I hope you all are understanding. If you will find any difficulty anywhere, then we can discuss in our Zoom session. Okay. So R3. Now I will check the same process on R3. Now go through the R3. R3 having 0, 3, minus 3. Now add it 0 plus 3 plus minus 3. Okay. So 0 plus 3 plus minus become minus 3. Now you can see here 0 plus 3 minus 3 equals to 0. So 0 plus 0 is nothing but 0. R3 is 0. So we can say that we are trying to make our normal square to magic square. Now I am going to mention here because all the rows, because the sum of rows, all the rows one by one we find 0. So I will mention here R equals to row equals to 0. Now the same process we will apply on columns. So we will take columns one by one. Okay, beta? So may I have this? Now come to the column. First we will go through the column number 1, which is C1. So column, as I told you, vertical lines are columns. It means these are your columns. Okay, so we have 5, minus 5 and 0. Okay, take these integers 5 plus minus 5 and plus 0. Now add C1 is also 0. Let's try on C2. Go through the C2 and then see that what will you get the addition of C2? Minus 1 plus minus 2 and plus 3. Okay. So now open the bracket. Minus 1 plus minus will become minus 2 and plus 3. Now you can see minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 plus 3 and again our answer is 0. Very good. C2 is also 0. Now at C3. Do same process on C3. I am rubbing it. You can pause the video and you can note down it proper way. Okay. So I will mention column 3 by C3. Now C3 having minus 4. Then 7 plus 7 and minus 3 plus minus 3. Okay. So first open the bracket. Minus 4 plus 7 plus minus will become minus 3. Now minus 4 minus 3 having same sign. So we will leave this 7. First we will add. Minus 4 minus 3 will become minus 7 and plus 7 which is also 0. Very good. We got all the columns 0. Okay. So we will write here C-O-L-U-M-N. Note down the spelling of column carefully. Okay. Column. N is almost silent here. Okay. So column will be 0. Now our last work is diagonal. Okay. If our diagonals D1 and D2 will be 0, then our normal square will be a magic square. Okay. So now try to do it. D1. What about the D1? Okay. Now come to the D1. D1. As I told you, diagonal means these points are on diagonal. These integers are on diagonal. These integers are on diagonal. Tirchi line. That is called diagonal. Okay. Slanting. Okay. Then we will note down it 5. 5 minus 2 minus 3. Okay. Plus minus 2 plus minus 3. Now add up 5. First we will open bracket. Plus minus will become minus. Plus minus will become minus. Then add them 5. Again we will leave 5 as it is and minus 2 and minus 3 having same sign. Then again we will add these two numbers. Minus 2 minus 3 will become minus 5. 5 minus 5 equals to 0. Very good. Again D1 0. Now we are almost close to our target. Okay. So only D2. We have to try this. If D2 will be 0, then our square will be magic square. Okay. So let's move. Now what about D2? Minus 4, minus 2 and 0 are on diagonal. Minus 4, minus 2 and 0 are on diagonal. So add up 4 minus 4 plus minus 2 and plus 0. Okay, beta. Now minus 4 plus minus will become minus and 0. Oh, we missed it because minus 4 and minus 3 equals to minus 6. And minus 6 plus 0 equals to minus 6. Sorry, this square box is not magic square. Okay. So because diagonals, there are two diagonals. One diagonal equals to 0, but another one is equals to minus 6. Okay. If it is not 0, it means magic square is not. This square is not magic square. So we will write here diagonal. Diagonal does not equals to 0. There is no need to write does not. D-O-E-S-N-O-T. We will mention it does not. Okay. In mathematics, we will use this symbol for does not. It means equals to and equals and this slanting line that shows does not. Diagonal does not equals to 0. Then what we will conclude? We will write here. I am writing here. Okay. You all have to write it down in a proper way. I don't have space, so I am writing here. So this is not a magic square. This is not a magic square. Okay? So note it down. This is not a magic square. Okay? Let's move forward. Question number 2. Okay? So this is the first one part. Now second one part. Okay? I am rubbing this. You can pause the video. You can note down it in your pocket way. Okay? So note down question number 7, which is part second, not question number 7. It is part second of question number 7. Now come to the part second of question number 7. Okay? The same way, again we have to prove that either it is magic square or a normal square. So again we will do the same process. First we will put our notation. This is C1, this is C2, this is C3. This is R1, this is R2, this is R3. Okay? It is nothing for making you understand in a clear way. Okay? So in examination you can do it without notation also. Okay? So I am writing C1, C2, R1, R2 to making this calculation easy and making you understand, making you learn in a proper way. Okay, beta? So first we will go through the R1. Again R1 equals to. Now write down the integers which are given in R1 box. 1, minus 10 and 0. I am going to write 1 plus minus 10 and plus 0. Now open the brackets. Plus minus will become minus and plus 0. Then you can see 1 minus 10. If I will say 10 minus 1, it will be 9. But what about the 1 minus 10? It will be 9 but with negative sign. Because here we are subtracting bigger number from smaller number. We are subtracting here bigger number from smaller number. One is written first. One is written first. As I told you, order does not matter in addition. As I told you in classroom, order does not matter in addition. If you are writing 10 plus 1 or 1 plus 10. In both situations, you will find your answer 11. Is there any change? Is there any change in your answer? There is no change. Because order does not matter in addition. But what about of subtraction? If you will write here 10 minus 2 and 2 minus 10. Answer will be same? No, answer will not be same. Because 10 minus 2 equals to 8, while 2 minus 10 equals to minus 8. Please be careful, okay? 2 minus 10 equals to minus 8. Here you are subtracting bigger number from smaller number. Here you are subtracting bigger number from smaller number. And here is the proper subtraction. Bigger number is first and then smaller number. That is the way, okay? But we are not learning here the addition or subtraction of natural number. We are learning here about of integers. Integers is nothing but all the positive and negative numbers including 0 are integers. Understood? I mentioned definition as well in your notebook. I explained you very well in your classroom. So you have to keep it in your mind and again recall it. Okay? So I am writing here 1 minus 10 will become minus 9. There is no need to write 0 because minus 9 plus 0 equals to 0. Okay. So minus 9. Our R1 is minus 9. Okay. Now R2. Then you can see if the sum of every row and column including diagonal will be minus 9. Then your normal square will be magic square. Just keep it in your mind. Because R1 shows minus 9. So the sum of all the columns and square will be minus 9 including diagonals also. Then your normal square will be magic square. So let's writing here the elements of R3. I am writing here the numbers of integers of R3. I am rubbing it, pause it and note it down. Now I am writing here R3. R3 equals to minus 6, 4, minus 7. Minus 6 plus 4 and minus 7. Now open the bracket, minus 6 plus 4 minus 7. Okay. So minus 6 and minus 7. We will add first those numbers having same sign. So leave the 4 because 4 having plus sign. Okay, but minus 6 and minus 7 are here. 6 plus 7, 6 plus 7 equals to 13. So here is the sign of minus. So minus 13 plus 4. Now you can see opposite sign. You can see opposite sign. Plus minus will become minus. Plus minus will become minus. 13 minus 4 equals to 13 minus 4 equals to 9. But here is 4 minus 30. Here is 4 minus 30. You can write these numbers in this way also. You can write these numbers in this way also. You can see that 4 having plus sign. So there is no need to write plus before 4 here. Okay. So it will become minus 9. Why it is minus 9? Because 13 is bigger. 13 is bigger number, 4 is smaller number. And bigger number having minus sign, then we will place here negative sign. So we can see that all the rows, the sum of all the rows one by one is minus 9. So we will mention here row equals to minus 9. Now the same process we are going to do on column. I am rubbing it again. You can pause the video and you can note down. Now come to the C1. What about of C1? 1, minus 4, minus 6. Vertical lines. We have done horizontal lines. Now vertical lines. 1 plus minus 4 plus minus 6. Okay? Now I am opening bracket. Plus minus will become minus. Plus minus will become minus. Okay? I am taking chalk. Now you can see 1 minus 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 4 minus 6 will be minus 10. Having same sign, then we will add up these numbers. Minus 4 minus 6 will become minus 10. Now again 10 minus 1 equals to 9. 1 minus 10 equals to minus 9. Bigger number, smaller number. Process is just opposite. 10 minus 1 equals to 9. 1 minus 10 equals to minus 9. Come to the C2. What about of C2? Minus 10 plus minus 3 plus 4 here. Okay. So, minus 10 plus minus will become minus 3 and plus 4. Here will be minus 10 and minus 3 minus 13 plus 4. Again 13 minus 4 equals to 9. But 4 minus 13 equals to minus 9. Very good. Again our C2 is minus 9. Okay. So now you can note down it. Note down it. Then I will mark that I am going to do the same process on C2. Okay. C1, C2 is minus 9. Note it down, beta. Now what about of C3? Mark C3 here. C3, the elements which are in C3, the integers which are in C3 is 0, minus 2, minus 7. 0 plus minus 2 plus minus 7. Now add them. 0 plus minus will become minus, plus minus will become minus. Again, minus 2 minus 7. 0 minus 9. It means minus 9. Very good. C1, C2, C3 all are minus 2. So we have completed our second one step also. Okay. Up to here we get success. Okay. Now we will move towards diagonal. First I will mention here columns. C-O-L-U-M. Column equals to minus 9. Now last Now I am writing here D1. I am writing here D1. Okay, now come to the D1. Diagonal D1. Now again this one line. Okay, the points which are on this line, that is, those are 1, minus 3, minus 7. So I am adding 1 plus minus 3 plus minus 7. Okay, now open the bracket. 1 minus 3 minus 7 equals to 1 minus 7, 3, 10. Okay, so minus 9. D1 is minus 9. Up to here? Up to here हम बिल्कुल सही जा रहे हैं. Now come to the D2. D2 पर आ जाएंगे finally. D2, the points which are on D2 are these. 0, minus 3, minus 0 plus minus 3 plus minus 6. Okay, beta? Now I am opening bracket. Minus 3 plus minus will become minus 3 equals to 0 minus 9 equals to minus 9. Very good. Diagonals are also minus 9. So I will write here diagonal. Diagonal equals to minus 9. Same number. Rows, columns, diagonals. When we add these one by one, we got minus 9. It shows this square is a magic square. This square is a magic square. You can write given square is a magic square. Instead of this, you can use given square is a magic square. Okay? So, for today, this much is enough for today. Do practice. Note it down in your notebook in a proper way and send it to me. Okay? If you will find any